What are we talking about?
What's up, True Feelings family? How you guys doing on this Friday? Y'all, we finally made it to the weekend. And for those of you with husbands or your sons or your partners, happy Father's Day. And I hope you guys enjoy your weekend. How many of you guys are watching 1,000 Pounds Roomies? Just thought I'd do the first video. First, I was going to do both of them together. I'm like, it's Friday. I'm trying to have a little happy hour with my husband after. So we just gonna do the first episode. So y'all, let's get to know Nesha and Jaz. I feel like Jaz is the one who they're really focused on. But let's just talk a little bit about the two ladies and what they got going on, what their careers are, how they met, and then we'll get into the damn first episode of this dang on show. Now this is Jaz. Jaz is an Instagram model, or she said a social media model for BBW. She said there is a big market for that. She's got a 9-year-old daughter who's autistic. So that's her career. She's just a little social media model, and she said she is the breadwinner and she make a lot of money doing what she's doing. However, right now her weight has gotten in the way of her life. And then you got Nesha. Here's Nesha. Nesha is going through PTSD. I'm going forward before, Nesha has got PTSD, okay? She grew up in a Christian cult. That's what she said. She grew up in a Christian cult and she has been effed up ever since then. She said they wouldn't let her ass eat. She couldn't eat no food. She was at church all damn day long. She couldn't eat nothing, so she just started snacking on shit. That her father was a nut. He was a little crazy. So by the time she was 22, she done left the nest and everything. I guess she left the house, or the mother got out of the religion. But because I did watch episode 2, so I'm just jump just a little ahead. As she went into more detail of growing up in this cult, I'm sitting there listening to her story and how she said something about being, once she got out of the cult and got into the real world, she was just devastated and crying. I don't know what that was about, but I grew up in the church and there's some nasty ass people in the church, and I just feel like this is more than about her not being able to eat while she was in this cult and being hungry. And it's more. I feel like something else has happened to old Nesha. Sorry I got off script a little bit, but I just had to put that in there since I was talking about, her background. Now what her employment is, her mom, she's got a daycare. So she helps her mom. She works with her mom. Basically, she just works with her mom, taking care of kids. So that's how she make her. Now, she and Jaz met over the internet. She says their favorite pastime is not going to the mall. They bond over burgers, and that's what they do. They go out and they eat. Jaz hardly go anywhere. The only place she go is to fast food places. Now, the place they went to eat, I said that looked a lot like In-N-Out to me, but they ordered so much food, y'all. Did you see and hear how much food they order? I said, I hope some of this is for your daughter Nana. I hope some of this is for your daughter Nana. That was just too much. And then they sitting in the parking lot like crackheads eating the food. They couldn't even wait till they got to the house to eat the food. They just sitting in the car like crackheads eating that damn food, just eating all that food. That was too much. But that's their favorite pastime, and it just makes them feel better. That's their shit, and that's what they do, and that's how they bond. It's over that damn food. But what got me, they said they done been to a fast food place within 1 week 16 times. 16 times. Could you imagine how many calories they are loading in their body? So the next day, the dog done peed on the damn floor. I don't know who walking that dog, but I just don't see neither one of them walking that dog. Maybe it's not walking that damn dog, because I hope they don't just leave that little dog in the crate and shit all day peeing on the floor. But anyway, you got Jaz calling in for help because she need her to put some damn lotion on her back. Now, Nesha says she do all the cooking, she do all the cleaning because she the one that get around the best. So that's what she do. Meanwhile, it seemed like she just kind of wait on Jaz, do her makeup, feed and clean up after her. That's kind of what it's looking like to me. I ain't saying nothing bad about it. Just seemed like that's what it looked like to me, but it looked like they okay with how their relationship works together. So I gotta be okay with it too. Jazz thanked her for her services, but said, baby, we're gonna need a meeting about that outfit. You're wrong for this one. So now what she wanna do, she want to go to the pool. She's like, I'm tired of being in the house. Nesha wants to try to get Jazz to be a little bit more active. So she want to get her out there and go to the pool. Plus, Jazz want to spend time with her daughter. She want to be able to go out and hang out and be a mom and watch her daughter play in the pool. So she's like, she's going to suck it up. But they take this damn steel chair. They got to take this steel chair because she going to have to take little sit downs as she get into this pool because it's a long way away from their damn door. Now, Jazz said, I've always been big. I was a big ass baby. I grew into a big toddler. I grew into a big teenager. I just kept getting big. And after she had her daughter and had that damn breakup, the breakup is what got her to start eating cookies, donuts, and snacks and shit. She said she just let herself go. She was very depressed. So she just put on more and more and more weight because of her depression. But now, right now, she's tired of that load when you see her walk. And I'm like, damn, producers, why you got to put the camera all up on the back of her ass? I know she got a big ass, but you ain't got to do all that. You really don't have to do all that. But now she's thinking, screw this. I'm tired of this shit. I'm tired. She want to break down and get that damn surgery. But she's scared to get that surgery because people her age sometimes don't come out of those surgeries. So she's a little scared, but she said she gonna suck it up. She gonna take the risk and she just gonna do it. She won't get them damn pounds. So she make it to the pool and she get into that pool. And she's having a little fun. They praising her for doing what she did. She got into that damn pool. But boy, did she have a hard ass time getting out of that pool and getting back onto that damn chair. So Nesha figure it's the next day. She says, okay, I got her ass to go to the pool. We need to get out and about and start living life just a little bit. Let's go to the beach. We gonna have a beach day. 2 big girls going to the beach. They going to the beach. Have a little fun. Now Jazz is like, I don't really want to do that shit. I don't want to go to the beach. I don't feel like people looking at me, taking pictures and shit. That's not my comfort zone. I don't want to be out in public like that. I don't go outside like that, ma'am. So I don't want to go to the beach. Benicia is just pushing it. She's like, where we gonna sit? What I'm gonna sit on? My ass is gonna sink in that goddamn sand. So what we gonna do? She says, I got it. So Nesha, this steel chair go every motherfucking where. The steel chair go wherever they go. So she packs the cooler. She got this and that. And then she put the chair on and she's strapping the damn chair, titty falling out. And they gonna get into this van. And they on their way to Venice Beach. Now, what got me is, I live in California. They live in Riverside. They said it's an hour drive. No, it's not. When my mom lived in LA, it was an hour drive just from where she lived to get to Venice Beach. Especially with traffic, it damn near take 3 hours for them to get from Riverside to Venice Beach. And then when they got there, they found parking. I said, wait one month. Anybody who live in California and been to Venice Beach, if you are not going to find parking, and you definitely not going to find parking right by the sand. But I said, that's one of those things production will do because they got to give us a little pizzazz. But that was more for us to look through Jazz's eyes to see how she feels about being in the public and going to the beach and the anxiety that it causes her. So I see what they were doing there. But I said, come on, y'all. Stop fucking with my soul now. Don't do that shit. So she get her to the beach and all of a sudden, Jazz is like, well, I can't. Jazz was so upset and nervous about going to the beach, she pulled a snack out her titty. She said, when I get nervous, I got snacks. And she just pulling out snacks and shit out of her damn titty. So now she cries. She says, I don't want to go. She says, it's causing me anxiety. I don't want to go. And then what was pissing me off, Nesha just kept pressing. Well, I don't care about people. When did we care about how people look at us? She don't feel the way you feel, Nesha. You guys are two separate people. Maybe you don't mind being looked at and gawked at, but at the same time, and to add to that, you walk better. It's going to take her forever to get out that car. It's going to take her forever to walk a few feet over there to that sand. She know people going to be looking at her. I don't blame her for not wanting to get out the fucking car and go sit in the sand and be on the beach. I don't blame her for that. And when Jaz started crying, I thought Nesha was going to let up, but then she fucking kept going. And I wanted to choke Nesha. Like, Nesha, shut the fuck up. Let this girl stop. She don't want to do it. Why are you trying to press the issue? Okay? You take your ass out there like you did and look at the sand. Now, before I go on, I can appreciate her saying, I don't care what I look like. I'm going to live life because tomorrow could be my last day. So I'm going to have fun. I can appreciate that. She go and we hear her little history about, that's when we heard her history about her being raised in a cult. Remember, I kind of went ahead of myself. So as she's standing on the beach, she was talking about being raised in a cult and how that's a very traumatic thing for her. And she's traumatized from just being in a damn church house, which I kind of get some of that. My damn self, I get her on that. So since Jaz wouldn't get out the car, of course, I feel like they drove all the way over there for her to stand there, tell us her story, and then go get a whole bunch of food to take back to Jaz. And let me back up. In order to get her, Jaz, to go to that beach, Nesha is, she's an enabler and she's a manipulator. She manipulated her with food to get her there. Like twice that day, they done had fast food. They had fast food for breakfast and then they went to the beach and just had a whole gang of food. Whatever cheese stick they was eating, I want some of that shit. That shit looked crunchy and delicious. I said, shit, I want some of that my damn self. But she sat there and manipulated her into going in the first damn place. And then just to make her feel better, she brought more food. So it's like Nesha, because Nesha talking about she want to be on this diet plan, but she really don't. She really don't want to be in a groove with her like that. She don't. She want to keep eating her shit and eating her snacks. Because in her mind, I can still walk. I ain't got no damn knee issues. So I'm still eating my shit. So the next day, Jaz is hanging out with her daughter and she's feeling real bad about how she behaved, not wanting to be at that beach. But it's like, girl, I feel you. I don't blame you one iota for doing that. But now she's making a real life choice. She's like, I got to get my shit together because I want to be here for my daughter. I'm tired of being like this. So she's really thinking, I'm going to get I'm going to start doing better, eating better, and try to live better. So it's day one on they eating healthy plan. Okay, day one, she gonna start the shit. She said that Nesha is the sushi queen. She likes sushi, and Nesha is under the impression that sushi is only for skinny girls. And to be perfectly honest, I used to think sushi was just for white people. Only white people ate sushi. So I know what she mean when she said just for like skinny girls. I don't eat that shit, and my whole family eat the shit. There's a lot of people I know, black in my family. Mainly everybody like the sushi. I just can't do it. So Nesha, what she did, she already reserved a seat for their ass at this little sushi place. And Jaz, after she stopped working, she says, I'll meet you down there. She got an Uber. Problem is, they got an X Uber instead of an XL Uber. So she was having a hard time getting her ass in that Uber. Because her ass is also a Medea tall. She's a Medea tall. She said she not only big, she said she tall. So she need a little bit more room. She's apologizing to the man like, I'm sorry. Y'all didn't bring me the right shit. They get to this sushi bar. I've never seen anything like this in my life. They got sushi on a conveyor belt. Those two big heifers are sitting right next to the sushi on the conveyor belt. How you think people that's walking in the restaurant ain't gonna talk about you when y'all the biggest people in there? And I'm not talking shit, I'm just saying, because I saw some people in the background looking like, what the fuck? Here you guys at the conveyor. So Jaz got in there. She's like, look, what the hell I'm gonna say? Shit don't work for me. She says, I need to have a safety plan for your shit and my ass. She says, when I go to people's homes, wherever I go, I try to make sure my ass can fit on their furniture. I ain't trying to break up their shit. No, she got respect for people's shit because she said there's some big people come in there, fuck up shit. She ain't trying to do all that. So now, Nisha has convinced Jazz that what they eating basically may not have any damn calories, and that's how the Chinese people stay skinny. So here they are just taking all this damn food off this damn conveyor belt. They got every motherfucking sushi you can eat. They just taking it and they just eating it. And Nisha's just eating it and she's just dancing and she like her little sushi and they just getting it in. So Jazz was like, let me see the calories on this damn sushi since you said this shit supposed to be some healthy shit, right? Here they ass is throwing 570 calories of little sushi rolls in their mouth. Just loads and loads of calories. I done had 10 of them bitches. I done had 10 of them bitches. And they just sitting there gobbling and eating up the shit. Between the both of them, they probably done sucked in 6,000 to 7,000 calories just sitting there eating sushi 4 at a time, thinking this shit is 10, 15 damn calories because it's in a little motherfucking roll, okay? Just eating that shit up. Them heifers was still hungry after eating that sushi. So you know they gonna go on the way home to another fast food spot and pick them up another burger so they can bond. So I'm assuming it's the next day, and Melinda's coming over. That's Jazz's friend. Melinda lost 200 pounds, and she's a vegan, so she's about to come over there and get their ass together and do a slight look. Like, she's a good friend. They call her AKA Baby Mama. So she get over there, and Nisha's all like, damn, she ain't seen me in a minute, so she gonna be like, damn, girl, you done got big. And here it is, Nisha, they trying to have snacks. They both trying to have snacks, actually. They want to try to eat some snacks before Melinda get her ass there. And then you see all that unhealthy shit that they had in the cabinet. They had every damn potato chip. They just had a bunch of junk food. And it's like, you feeding your daughter this shit. You want her to be like, there was just way too much junk food. And so Nisha was like, sorry, I was getting hot. She was like, okay, she done came to the door, dog. Do we hide these snacks? You want me to move those chips? Jazz was like, no, I ain't moving shit. Just leave my chips here. I'm going to eat my chips. So she come in, she hug them. So while they hugging it out, Nisha trying to hide through them chips and be sneaky and shit. Act like she wasn't eating nothing. But the dog saw her ass. He saw her ass. If he could speak, he could speak. He should have barked at her damn ass. Long story short, so we won't drag this out, she pulled out her laptop because she wanted to let her know, girl, you getting unhealthy. You know, Melinda was she was crying to the producer, said, this girl looking at her healthy and she ain't gonna live long if she don't get her shit together. So she pulled out her laptop to do a weight calculator thing that she did. And when she answered the questions, it came back saying she got about 44 years to live. And Jazz said, bitch, I'm 40. So you mean to tell me I'm about to die in 4 years if I don't get my shit together? And I'm like, Nisha, you need to be listening because your ass needs to be on the same damn diet plan that she is. That's what you need to do. So at this point now, Jazz is crying. She's like, my daughter, my baby. Like, I got to do something. So she going to have that surgery. Now, she want Nisha to come along with her on the surgery. Nisha said, I'll be a part of the process with you. Be on the diet, but I ain't letting nobody cut up in me. She said, I ain't letting nobody cut up in me. I don't feel good about that. But I'll try to be with you on your damn journey. We gonna see how that shit. Just watching the second episode, she ain't good for nobody's damn journey. So now Jazz is serious. That was numbers. 4 years to live, that scared the shit out of Jazz. Jazz says, I'm going to the doctor the next day. I am going to the doctor because she said she has not been to a doctor in 2 years. But here, she done had problems with her leg for over 2 years. Fuck that. If something wrong with me, I'm going to the doctor. So now she going to the doctor. She don't know how much she weigh, but she knows she weigh a whole hell of a lot. So now she's nervous. You know, Jazz getting nervous. She's like, damn, I'm about to hear some shit. I don't know if I got high blood pressure. I don't know if I got the sugars. I don't know what the hell I got going on because I ain't seen no damn doctor. I'm hungry, bitch. Where's some snacks at, bitch? Did you bring some chips, something? I ain't putting my snacks in my titties. I done forgot to put my snacks in my titties. And here you got Nesha go, bitch, you don't need no damn snacks. You don't need no snacks. We gonna park, get your ass out the car. And what fucking pissed me off is when they get into the doctor's office, then Nesha sits her funky ass there talking about I'm hungry. Don't you hear my stomach? And she pull out a damn granola bar. I said, bitch, please. And then gonna try to hide it when the doctor brought her ass in there. Now the doctor come in and Jazz is telling her the news that she heard, and she's like, I'm trying to get some weight loss surgery. I need to do some things. I ain't been to the doctor. I don't know what my health is like, and you know, I just needed to get it together. She looked at Nesha. Nesha's like, bitch, don't look at me, because this is about you. This ain't got shit to do. I'm here supporting you. Don't look at me for this shit. So it ends with her getting on the scale. We already know, if you watched it, I won't. She weighed what? Did she say like 670? So she's 670. Now, they didn't say it on this first episode, but I'm just jumping all over the place to the second episode. But it just ended with her ass on that scale. And she done tipped the scale, so she gonna have to do a little something different. So, first review, season 1, episode 1, 1,000-Pound Roomies. Tell me what you think. Are you watching it? Will you be watching it? Will you go watch it? I just like new shit. So check it out, if you will. I want to see her journey. Because when I'm looking at her in her confessionals, Jazz that is, with her little red outfit on, you could tell like she got thinner. You could tell I gained weight. I always can tell I can gain weight. I do YouTube. I know when my face is smaller, my shoulders, I start looking like a motherfucking linebacker and shit. I already see the shit, but I'm on my weight loss journey too, because I gotta have not a hot girl summer, but just I don't want to be that damn hot during the summer. So I need to lose some weight. Anyway, you guys have a good weekend, and like I said, to the fathers, to the partners, to the sons, happy Father's Day. Be safe out there in them streets. I'll see y'all with something else on Monday. Don't be an asshole, y'all. Bye.
Cause I don't give a fuck what you say. Yeah, I'ma do shit my way. So you can go kick rocks, I'ma stack bricks up, build what I want to make. Yo, I got a lot of shit to say, so I'ma do this every day. I'll be writing things until I'm fucking buried in my grave.